but it's still pretty cold out there. We're going to turn now to weather with Rob Griggs, where we talk about this snow, because boy, it was a change from yesterday to today.
Yeah, and the temperature difference right now from where it was yesterday is unbelievable. Icy roads, the commute tomorrow morning is just going to be dreadful. The good news is the snow has stopped for the time being. You can see in the last few hours it's all but gone. So the snow event for the most part finalized. We will see a few flurries in the area. Here's the big deal for tomorrow morning's commute. Anywhere from 5 below to 15 below wind chill factors. Scattered blowing snow, some reduced visibility at times in the morning hours. Snow-packed, icy roadways. It is not nice out there tonight. As a matter of fact, we're looking for a low of 5. We still have a 60% chance of flurries. Those are all but clearing up and will be gone by about midnight. But again, for the Billings area, by early morning time, could be a 5 below to 15 below wind chill. So let's be very, very careful as we get going on Veterans Day tomorrow morning. Zoe?
And with this much snow and cold conditions comes school delays. St. Labret will have a 2-hour delay tomorrow, as well as Lodge, Grass, Wyola, and Pryor. That also means that buses that run all day will also run 2 hours later than usual. Passion and belief in what you're doing and focusing on your present job. That's some of the wisdom from this year's inductees into the Montana Business Hall of Fame. MSU Billings celebrated with an induction ceremony on Wednesday, and the business school honored 3 people. Marilyn Butler, a CPA and health administrator for the Montana Department of Administration, George Sellover, a Billings car dealership owner and philanthropist, and Larry Simpkins, president and CEO of the Washington Companies. The MSU Billings College of Business runs the Hall of Fame, which also brings in scholarships for students. Well, everyone has a passion, something they're interested in that brings joy to their life. Q2's Mitch Laggy introduces us to a Skyview student that brings together 2 unlikely passions and found solace in staying close to home.
On any given night, you can find 18-year-old Skyview senior Jordan Shaver at one of 2 places, on the football field or on stage.
I'll play the music on my guitar. You don't look at the big 6'4", 280-pound left tackle and say, I bet that guy can sing an opera tune. I bet that guy can sing show tunes real good.
The joy of music has been with the Shaver family since the very beginning.
When he was very little, very young, I would hum to him and he would mimic it, note for note.
Middle school at Lockwood was where Jordan really discovered his passion for music and the camaraderie fostered on the football gridiron.
Into middle school, all the way through high school, I realized how much I love this sport and how much it's built me into the person I am today. And it's something that really makes you appreciate brotherhood and loving others and family.
As time went on, Jordan pursued music during a summer camp at the Interlochen Center for the Arts in Michigan and was eventually offered a scholarship to attend some of his high school years there.
I left a lasting impression on the voice director there. It was one of those things where my freshman year I didn't want to go. I wanted to play some high school football. I wanted to be around. Our plan was I was going to go my junior year, and that was the plan. But we found out my mother was diagnosed with a terminal cancer, and I couldn't leave my home.
Precious time that needed to be spent with family.
It was a circumstance where in life you have to make sacrifices, and you have to decide what you want to make sacrifices for. I don't have that guarantee of spending time with my mother. Now, she's doing fantastic, and, she's kicking cancer's ass, as I would say. I think she's doing a fine job.
So Jordan decided to take a year off of football and pursue music at Skyview to give his mother the opportunity to see her son perform on stage. Jordan taking part in several productions at Skyview, Billings Studio Theater, and Nova in that time.
I think of the people I know now that I wouldn't know if I had gone. I think of the opportunities that I've been given that I wouldn't have had.
It's a shift in perspective that some only find when faced with the most dire circumstances.
There is no such thing as a bad day. That is how he lives his life. He doesn't have very many bad days. He's very loving and very giving, and if something goes wrong in his life, he usually just gets up and finds someone else to love, or something else to love, or something else to do, somewhere else to put his emotion and his passion.
In Billings, Mitch Laggy, MTN News.
What a special story. Thank you so much, Mitch. And if you want to catch Jordan in action, he has the lead role in Mozart's The Marriage of Figaro, now showing at the Nova Theater in Billings. They just wrapped up opening weekend, and the cast will be around for shows on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next weekend. Stay with us. More to come on the 10 o'clock news. It's been a challenging year for sugar beet growers across our region. After the break, find out what will happen with the unharvested crops. Later in sports, Jess Lockwood takes aim at another bull riding world title on the final of the PBR season in Vegas.
You're watching MTN News with Zoe Zandora, Storm Tracker weather with Rob Griggs, and sports with Casey Conlon. This is the 10 o'clock news on Q2, Montana's news leader.